Thursday. You're tuned into Hoteps Being Told You with Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus, no cap.
Why do anything to our coach?
Say something.
Like not supposed to. Turn savage in a room full of vultures. I keep
care what your opinion is. I don't care about these isms.
Had to go and go kill Kobe. Damn.
That's bullshit, man.
It's a moment.
Because I'm not a fool.
Hotep or die.
Drinks when they poet. Why snitch and glorify? That shit bogus. Why they changed the game and decoded? Why they signed it?
It turns out that the Hoteps in our community were correct.
All-time high. Why we staying woke but sleep on the lies? Why the ladies?
What does Hotep mean to me?
Until the culture loves Hotep, we will never be free. Education for the black community comes from the Hotep community.
Where are you gonna get these gems? These life gems?
Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you.
Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why? Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why?
We live.
What's good, people? Back at it again. It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, the greatest podcast in the land where Meghan Markle is an oppressed black woman. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. Hotep's Been Told You, episode 142. What's going on, man? You enjoy the weather out, man? I was taking walks and everything. I took the kids every day to the park, man. Every day I was like, oh, man, the park was full of kids. I was like, I'm going to have to wear them out, man, because the little one's been staying up late, getting up late. One day I was up with her, like, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. She got up, man. I didn't get no sleep that night. So I was like, oh, I gotta fix you. You need some energy to run off. So I've been hitting the parks after I picked them up. What's been going on with you, man?
Look, you know, when the sun come out, niggas come out. Nigga, I was outside. It's a glorious day. Today was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Today was real nice. I made sure I got out there, got the sun. Shorty got the baby outside, got some, got her sun, let the sun hit her beautiful melanated skin. But I'm glad that the weather's finally getting nice. I was getting tired of that snow and that cold, man.
I definitely was, man. I'm glad I got a little break. I think it might drop down one more time to like the 40s or something, but I think we're going to be in the clear after that. Yeah. Anyway, we're back at it. Thanks everybody coming through. 271 in the room. Please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the share button. Back at it. John Lemley, thank you for the super chat. Watch it on the big screen with the whole block.
I love it.
Thank you. Once again, if you're watching on the TV screen, please make sure you take a shot, a picture, and post it on Instagram and tag us, please.
Yeah, tag us, and if you tag us, we'll repost it to our stories.
Yes, indeed. Hotep Tiger, HBTY, the greatest podcast in decades. Hotep and Build. Darling Delisa, what up, darling? This thing scrolls. I keep giving some shekels for the best podcast on Thursdays. Hotep and Build. Thank you, Delisa. Snack Tack HQ. Peace, love, and blessings to everyone. Stimmy checks equals buy more Bitcoin. Hotep and Grift forever. Well, hold on, man. I got to talk about this real quick, man. This Joseph Raheem Biden, he cut me off, man. I ain't making the cut this time, man.
Yeah, that black privilege ain't kicking in now, is it, nigga? You made too much, huh?
Ain't that a bitch, man? Like, come on, man. Like, that meme that was going around, somebody put up, the bat signal, but with Trump's silhouette.
We need him back.
We need that nigga back right now, man.
For real.
I was like, I ain't get no check. I ain't get no check this time. Paul was like, oh, you ain't getting none of this time. I'm like, This is some bullshit, man.
That's what you rich black conservatives get.
Oh, fudge mail. How many more experimental doses we have 2021? I don't know, man. They're just coming up with left and right. Everybody, it's like people going shopping, man. Get shopping for your medicine and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, they can miss me with that shit.
Steph Colonel, we can be as late as we want as long as we're on time with these gems, Hotep and Bill. And yes, indeed. Canon Hotep. Hotep and Bill don't throw the book at Stacey. Oh, I seen you called yourself to court. You know what I mean? So you called yourself to court this time. I wouldn't even think about it. You called yourself to court.
Yes.
So later on, we're going to have Hotep court once again.
I will be defending Stacey Dash. I will be her counsel for Hotep court today.
Aztec Mecca, Hoteps are never late. Just be early. Hotep and Bill.
That's right.
P from around the way. I need to nominate Doja Cat for Grifter. She only dates whites, but featured a dark African brother in her new video. It got her uncanceled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. Go ahead, grifties.com. Make sure y'all go get your nominations. Let me run off the top 10 right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Andrew Cuomo is in 10. He's in a 10th spot. Teachers unions, they're in a nice spot. White leftists at number 7. The Lincoln Project at number 6. Kamala Harris at number 5. Chance Lunsford, ultimate grifter, at number 4. Dr. Fauci at number 4. Chance Lunsford at number 5. Meghan Markle has shot up the charts to number 3 already. AOC is number 2, and that number 1 spot is Black Lives Matter. I mean, nobody grifts better than Black Lives Matter. It's just, and new updates coming. Shout out to Adam. It's so many nominees on the front page now that we're gonna split this up into categories. So now we'll have individuals and groups. Okay. So there'll be 2 different rankings.
Yeah, I like the update, especially with the up arrow, down arrow, because it was kind of hard to, when you hit it, it didn't really tell you. But I like that little that means a lot. You know what I mean? That's pretty nice work, man.
Yeah, Adam's doing his damn thing. And then we have also the green and red arrows to tell you who's trending up and down. Yeah. Nice, so, nice. Improvements little by little.
Now, Doja, does she just not date niggas, or does she don't date?
Hey, she comes from the same breed as Meghan Markle.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
They got no time for the shine.
Just Judy, I'm finally catching you live. I want to take you out in the garage gym and listen while I live. Thank you, Judge Judy. Maul's out there getting work in. Listen to us. Shout out to Just Judy. Mary O'Donnell, Hotep Diesel, all he loves is Stacey. That's it. P.S. Joe Biden using the White House spray tan machine. He looking orange. Did he talk tonight? Did he talk already? Or I know he's supposed to talk Thursday night. He's supposed to talk tonight, I think.
I don't know. Chat, let us know. If Biden says something tonight, let us know, man.
Freak Mac, Portland Antifa spicy tonight. 2 banks in court.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They wore somebody up.
They trying to break into a bank right now. They bugging.
Oh wow, man! Ain't Natasha Kaylee from? My bad. Jesus Christ! What is that? Put her name out there. I thought she's off of Seattle or something like that.
You out here doxing niggas. Ain't that Natasha Kaylee Hood?
No, but I think she said it on the line. I mean, come on, man. Everybody knows she's cool people. But if I overstep my bounds, my bad.
Yeah, we know she out there.
Let the music play. 1999. Thank you, Steph Colonel. Wonder why my stimulus missed us. Robert ? Thank you, Steph Colonel. Robert ? She grifting hard. The only blackness she ever embraced was her mom. She's whiter than me. Hotep and Bill.
Wait, whose mom is
I think he's talking about Meghan Markle.
Oh, okay.
Crypto Bastiat, if you think Bitcoin was with your first stimulus, check it to be worth 9,221 and 16 food for thought.
Oh, you said, yeah, if you bought with your first stimulus check. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ron Williamson, they canceled Dr. Seuss, so Joey ain't had to go out and read to them kids. Oh my God. Nathan Gonzalez, Hotep G's, I agree with you. If my lady makes me hire a housekeeper, I'm beating them cheeks too. During Women's Month, this is what you acting like, man. During Women's Month, Women's History Month.
This is last night on the show with Wendy.
I don't care if she's someone's abuelita. What's that mean? Abuelita.
Grandma in Spanish.
Anyways, I'm glad it's Hotep Thursday. Hotep and Bill. Thank you, Nathan. And Fearless Adventure. I swear aliens watching Earth like this season fire. Okay.
Right.
Anyway, hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. Horse Bear. Biden cancels Keystone Pipeline. Justifies going to war justifies going to blah in Syria to build a pipeline through the Levant. Result is a couple 100,000 dead Syrians and filling my gas tank. My tank now costs $32.
Y'all gonna miss Trump. Y'all gonna miss my guy Trump. I'm seeing a lot of people on the timeline real quiet, but I know they missing Trump right now. It's every time they go to the gas station.
People, I seen this Normie post on Normie Book. I seen people that didn't care about the stupid 19 crying now about extra 10 cents on the gallon of the gas. I'm like, first you count niggas' pockets, right? You know what I mean? 10 cents to me might be a lot. You know, to somebody might be a lot. It might not be a lot to you, but it might be a lot to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Plus, you got to add in the fact, higher gas, that trickles down to everything because the truckers got to add it. So that's more money on your food. That's more money on everything. Yeah. Like, I don't get these people. Weezy Bird, Carlson got in trouble for saying pregnant women shouldn't be in the military. Even sergeants on Twitter made videos to say Tucker was wrong. I don't know.
I didn't keep up with that story. It was too petty for me to keep up with.
Like, why would he even say that? Like,
what'd he say?
I don't know. I guess that's what he said. It's like he's got to be work for the Alphabet Agency, just a paid distraction. Lagosis, Hotep and Build fam, thank you. CJ man, I'm glad I'm not getting any Biden bucks. Biden loves migrants, so he's sending them to the space. I want my gas prices back. Def Jules, gas about to cost as much as this super chat. Oh my gosh, man.
We're gonna have to bring Def Jules on as a ghostwriter for the show. You got to start writing my lines, dog.
Anyway, where you want to start, man? Your girl, Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Fresh off a Grifty of the Year award. Two-time Grifty award winner. And now she's getting a talk show on this Daily Wire. Mm-hmm. And I guess it's subscription-based or something like that. I never watched any of the Daily Wire. I don't know what the hell it is, but I seen her all dolled up. She got the dolled up model pics. You seen them, right?
Oh yeah, she was looking like a sister out there. I was like, okay, Candace, finally got your hair did. Yeah, right. There was no hair. I don't know if that hair was. They must have had a Photoshop. Did they have to Photoshop them naps, man? I don't know who they brought in. Just Photoshop the naps. You wrong. Yeah, I don't know who they brought in for that set, but it looked like she been around some sisters on that set to get that hair right. She had to weave out the 35-inch. I said, Candace, okay, you got the little sewing joint happening. You look good. She look good for the first time in a long time.
That just reminds me because she went before Congress. That hair was a mess, man. Oh, no. She was like, I'm going for my own show. Oh, they ain't gonna talk shit about me, boy.
That check must have hit the bank account.
Yeah. That's that Brazilian weed. Is it Brazilian weed?
I think that's motherfucking Mongolian. The Ugar hair. Who's grifting though? Is she grifting or is Daily Wire grifting?
I don't know. I think there's a space for her. You know, she's a lightning rod. I don't know. I don't know how you can call it. You know what I mean? I think there's like we said before on the show, white folks love her. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You know, you put a nice show with guests, you know, it's probably going to attract some viewers. I don't know if you're going to get on. You know what I mean? Can we get you on?
For some reason, I don't think that's going to happen.
Right. But I don't know. But did the Grifties have anything to do with it, man?
Yes.
I put out there the Grifties propelled her to her own show.
Yeah, we're totally taking credit for her success this year.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Candace, please.
Two-time Grifty nominee. No, three-time Grifty nominee, two-time winner.
Right.
Starting off the year, and it's just been an amazing year for her. But yeah, we're going to take credit for that.
Hotep Tiger, I started cussing Biden out the last time I filled up my tank. Horse Bear, rising gas prices hurts roars. I drive 400 miles a week for work, school, and now I have to pay an average 200 a week more.
Drop out.
Yeah. I want to I want to be petty and screenshot this and post this on my memory book, but you know, it's like these people, man, they don't think about nobody but themselves, man.
Puppets and sheep.
Blue collar intellectual. It's a double grift.
I like that. It is a double grift. Budge Mayo said, "Hear the royal baby getting that Dr. Umar treatment."
Semper Victorium at Def Jewel. Are you an alphabet agent, son?
Nah, he good. That's fair.
The blue collar intellectual. She had that grifty at the top of her resume. And the blue collar intellectual double grift. KP. Candace had tax return money. When we see her in that Nissan Altima, we'll know the transformation is complete. Oh, come on, Jesus Christ. Man, in fact, I'm stealing that, KP. Thank you, KP. I'm taking this right to Twitter, man. I'm sorry, man. People got to know what they're missing, man. You're missing, not only are you getting the stuff from us, but the super chats and the chat overall is just comedy. Come on in. I'm
gonna estimate you lose at least 30 followers for that tweet, and you probably get at least 4 to 5 hecklers. What's the problem with Candace? Because you said something this week about Candace. Oh, you was talking about how, you know, the Grifties, you know, promoted her to that position, and people were like, oh my God, why do you have a problem with Candace? It's like, yo, y'all can't take a joke, bro. Like, loosen up.
They really can't. They love her. Miguel Dominguez, can't call balls and strikes with grifters this magnitude. Come on, Miguel. I can't call it.
Chad say your mic not plugged in. Your mic plugged in?
Hold up, man. He switched we switched it might be
Don't blame it on Zoom.
No, it's the Yeti, man. Oh wait, speaker.
It sound good to me. It sound good to me.
I don't know, man. I got it set up right. It's on the Yeti, man. Y'all hear me?
They hear you. He just said you sound Shelly. You know what I think it is? You just need some padding in your room.
Yeah,
some of that sound padding.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I have to do something. Oh wait, Javon Smiley for Stacey Dash OnlyFans. Does she have OnlyFans?
I wish she did. I'd have bought the yearly subscription for that, John.
Okay. Another grifter, Milo, Yellanopolis. Remember Milo back in the day when Trump first came on the scene? Here come this joker. White Brit.
He was killing it. Like, he was like where Candace is now. He was like, he drew crowds. He used to be really big, man.
He said he's not sweet anymore. He's found, I don't know what he's found. He said he talked to a pope or something like, or a priest or something like that.
Something like that.
Is this a grift? He went straight grift.
Milo is someone who, if we had the Grifties, would have won years ago. Right. I mean, he could coach and write the playbook, draw the plays up for the grift. I mean, he's king grifter. I'm calling grift on this one.
Definitely grift, man. You know, I don't know. I'm glad, man. He was talking, he loved BBC and all this other craziness, man. I'm like, I couldn't understand conservative Twitter. They was running to this guy. I'm like, oh man, that's like, I was like, what is y'all problem, man? Then thank God Jack banned him from Twitter. That's the one ban. I'm like, Jack, thank God. I want to see this joker, man.
Why? Why are you happy about that?
I couldn't take it, man.
He was just too extra.
It was too extra for me, man. And like these jokers kept putting them on my timeline. I'm like, man, why y'all putting this joker on my timeline? And plus, I couldn't understand how this, I think he's from England, how he kept getting involved. And, he jumped on the Trump grift early. Mm-hmm. He was on that Trump train early. I'll give him that. He was on that thing early, man. Mm-hmm. And so he was really involved in all that stuff.
Adam said Milo was always straight. He been grifting for years. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
so he was originally grifting the rainbow.
Right. That's what I was questioning. I'm like, wait, maybe he was grifting that. Adam, you read my mind on that one. That's exactly what I was about to say, yo.
That's insane, man. But we always, I always said that people would start doing that, because you get, you get extra protection. You get, like, I think there was some politicians, they accused somebody of you're faking being on the rainbow just because you want to try to get votes. Mm-hmm. That happened in America.
You talking about Buttigieg? Booty
not Sweet Pete, not Sweet Pete. It was somebody else. Sweet Pete's married and all that, man.
Is he?
Yeah. He married that guy.
Who? Don Lemon?
No, it's some white dude, man. I don't know.
He married a white dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that's racist.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, Victor, you can't time out Adam. Why'd you time out Adam? Adam's my guy. You can't time him out. What'd he do?
I thought he just deleted the drawing. Cliff Griffin, Milo is a super troll, so just watch out. Onishiro, Milo is once again revolutionary in the grifting game. Man created the sexuality grift. Lee Bray TV Soul G, what up, man? Peace and prosperity to the Hoteps. We'll have to catch a replay, but I need to show some love for connecting me to tonight. He will be on my Critical Inception Tuesday to talk about the John and the history of using the shine to experiment with John.
Oh, I got tap dance. He sent us $100. Woo! Appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to Tanai. He's a real good guy, man.
Yeah, man. We just, as Nerd Nash says, we just be passing out assists, man. You know what I mean? You know, talk to us. You talk to people we're associated with. We bring people together. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We bring people together.
Ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What assist has Candace passed?
She hasn't passed a goddamn thing, man. She's a gunner, man. She's J.R. Smith, J.R. Ryder, Michael Jordan, like Kobe Bryant.
She just taking all shots. She ain't passing the ball.
She ain't passing shit. She hasn't hooked anybody up. People hooked her up. You know, Kanye,
Charlie,
all of them, Charlie,
Alex
all the
Jones,
white conservatives, Alex Jones, all the white conservatives, they gave her a play early in the game. She hasn't passed off one yet. I haven't seen her bring nobody up. Nobody under her wing, nothing. She didn't even shout out her weave. Whoever did her weave lately, she could have did that. She got her a white knight, literally a white knight, and said, "Shit." Oh, they're saying Tatum. I don't know. Tatum was on the scene before her, wasn't he?
Tatum put her on. That's another one he gave her an assist.
Yeah, they said Vinny Microwave Johnson. Oh my gosh. Soul Cal Lance, Grifter, no grift. Don't drop your kufi around him. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Can't drop your kufi around Milo.
Yeah, fam.
We did Milo. Papa John, I gotta talk about Papa John's, man. Yo, this is hilarious. Yo, they put up a video and he said he's trying, you know, he got, I guess they kicked him off his own board of his own company because of language. And he said he's been trying for like 30 days or I don't know how many months to stop using the N-word.
This is what he said?
Yeah, you see the video?
I thought it was like a deep fake.
No, it was real.
He really said he's been trying to stop saying the N-word?
He didn't say N-word. He said trying to stop using that word.
And he can't?
I can't either. Listen, you go on Twitter and like imagine if he goes on Twitter, right, and he sees the Gorilla Glue Girl.
Yeah.
He's gonna relapse just like that. He's like, look at this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
He going relapse.
He keep relapsing, man. That's why I think he's trying hard. You know, everybody made a big deal about it, but like, I don't know, man. This is, I just found it funny, man.
They still gonna eat Papa John's pizza though? I don't really like that pizza.
I had it one time, man. That was the nasty pizza I ever had.
Yeah,
you know, I think it's like it might be. It's Domino's tier, man. I can't fuck with it, man.
Yeah, Domino's is just like a smidge better.
You think?
Yeah, Domino's is definitely better than Papa John's. Pizza Hut's even better than Papa John's, and I hate Pizza Hut. But I'll eat Pizza Hut before I eat Papa John's. Papa John's is terrible.
Man, Pizza Hut used to be good pizza, man, back in early 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit went to shit, man.
Yeah, it definitely did. It definitely did.
It definitely is. So shout out to the CEO, ex-CEO, Papa John's, man. I know it's hard, you know, if you need a 12-step program to stop saying the N-word, you can hook us up, come online with us. Man, matter of fact, come on Patreon so we can interview you. We can help you stop saying the N-word, man. So
if he watched this show, he gonna relapse.
He relapsed too, man. He's like, this is what they know about the niggas.
I would love to just hear the context in which he uses the word. That would really entertain me.
Like, didn't Shaq do ads for Papa John's?
Yeah,
Wasn't it Shaq?
Yeah, I think Shaq got a Papa John's check.
He was probably like, let me sign this big nigga, man. Sell some pizzas and shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all killing me. Hotep Lord Lamik Shabazz. Hotep to the people. I see you, Hotep Jesus, making moves in the manosphere.
We out here. We trying to do our thing, you know.
Wasted Talent podcast. Candace Owens climbing up the grift ladder and threw it away.
Dang, won't even let nobody climb up behind her.
Omar Talat, I'm finna grift off N-word passes. Remember that little kid that was selling N-word passes and shit?
I was just about to bring that up. He was selling N-word passes at school. We got to nominate him for a grifting.
Definitely.
Meghan Markle just jumped up to number 2 on grifties.com.
Speaking of foul language, they got a white boy out here, man. Meyers Leonard. He said the K word. He was playing Call of Duty. And, you know, everybody's talking about, you know, how the Call of Duty, the lobbies are so foul and everything like that.
Yeah.
I never used to play. When I used to play those games, I used to just have it on mute or to have some music playing. So I never really heard it. I heard people talk about it. He dropped that joint and then he was like, you know, he had a second guess. He was like, oh, anyway. I'm like, oh my God. My thing was, you know who hopped on the most?
Who?
The African-American, the Akata Deshaun. They was actually up more upset than anything.
Oh, yeah. I saw Lamar Hill was up there trying to grift off that.
Every time, man. Like, hey, I want to have him and have an interview with him, but he won't do it because we too black for him. You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying?
He needs an intervention. He does need an intervention. That's terrible, man.
Yeah, so he got kicked off. He didn't get kicked off the team. They sent him away. Suspended, yeah.
Yeah, he got suspended, yeah. You know, the black community, we're like Captain Save-A-Ho. You know, no matter who's hurt around the world, you know, here we come. Dun, dun, dun. You know, we got to come. Meanwhile, we getting our ass whooped, but we always trying to save somebody. That's terrible. I don't know why we just can't stay out of white folks' business.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, my name is Bennett. I ain't in it.
Shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm like, that's what white folks' problem is.
Yeah, the Europeans got to sort that one out. That's y'all boy. But you know the video game lobbies, man. I remember I used to play Halo on Xbox.
Yeah.
And you know, as soon as you talk, they recognize the ebonics in your vernacular. And you kill one of them white boys, oh, they was gonna call you a nigga. Oh yeah. In the lobby, yeah, they light you up with that. You dirty nigga, your mama's a nigga. They would light you up. It was kind of just like part of the experience.
Can we talk about white folks' nigger radar? Because they can tell a nigger, fuck this. You say one word, nigga. Oh my God. You be like, what's going on? There we got a nigga in here. I'm like, how the fuck did they tell already?
Don't say any words that end with TH. Don't count no money. Cause you say 1 cent, 2 cent, they on your ass. You better say 2 cents. Yo, I remember I used to be working in corporate America, and I try to keep my white voice on real good. But every once in a while, that white voice would slip, and the white folks would look at me. Oh, you out here grifting. You ain't one of us. You one of them. Like, damn, I shouldn't have talked like that. Or one of the homies call you up, be like, yo, what up, my G? It's like, hey, Tyrone, how are you? But they detect that shit right away. It got to the point though, like when I really got my got in my bag, I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna be talking like a nigga in meetings. You know, I'm gonna use my I'm gonna speak intelligently, but you know, I'm gonna just let the vernacular slide. There's no point in hiding now because you're gonna fire me when you find out I'm a nigga anyway. So I might as well just let you know I'm a nigga up front. But you right, they got that nigga radar. You know what I'm saying? I can't do the ABL and the who's the other little boy?
Who?
CJ Pearson. I can't do that voice.
Shout out ABL. Shout out to ABL.
Yo, you saw your boy Herschel Walker might run for office?
Oh, really? We're in Georgia?
Well, that's what Trump said. Trump told him to run in Georgia.
He talked about no reparations, man. That's a done deal, man. For sure. I don't know. If he did not say that, he might have had a chance.
Trump need to just call us. We can tell him who to pick.
Yeah.
Trump got some bad advisors around him. They don't know how to keep their ear to the street.
Omar, they suspended him from all team activities. He has to go racial sensitivity, re-education camp. They've been busy, man. You know, Nick Cannon, Deshaun Jackson, they ran them shines around like, hey, man, go ahead and talk, man. Like, we're going to sit there and teach you. Grab this book. We're going to show you. We're going to teach you something. They come out back. They come out fresh, man. They come out re-educated.
Yeah. Nick got his show back. I'm happy for him. He should wait. He should wait a little while and then try to get the rights to that bitch. You know, he gotta wait a little while. He ain't gonna be able to negotiate that shit right away. But yeah, Nick got his show back. Wild not coming back, y'all. Happy for him.
Before we gotta talk about it, man. Versus.
Oh yeah.
They sold it.
Yeah.
Now now they put a stipulation. You know, the first 43 people that did the verses, they're gonna make them equity shareholders in the company.
Yeah.
What do you think of that deal?
The failing Triller company? Is that what they trying to do?
So you're saying they're trying to revitalize, Triller's trying to revitalize itself by buying Versus.
Has Triller made any money? Is Triller in the green? That's what I want to know.
Oh, that's a key point. I
mean, Triller has been around for a really long time. Musically kicked their ass. Then TikTok bought out Musically, and TikTok's kicking their ass. Then Instagram came along, and they're doing Reels. I ain't seen a Triller in a while.
Yeah, I got one follower. One rapper from Detroit I follow who uses that, but that's the only time I ever see it.
Yeah, I see Mickey Fax is the one rapper I follow who uses it. He must have a deal with him. It's like the only people using the app are people who got deals with him. If they'd have asked me if I wanted shares in that company, I'd have been like, yeah, y'all just pay me in Bitcoin. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe Swizz and the rest of them can do something to save that company or help them out, or maybe there's some plans in the future, but I call bad deal.
They sold out fast and Hove, way faster than Hove, man. At least Hove went around for a couple of years to do that, black business, John.
Well, here's the thing. Do black people even own our culture anymore? We done sold the last two pieces we had. We done sold Tidal and we done sold Versus. We ain't got shit now. What we got left?
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. We have nothing left, yo. They done sold the last two pieces of good culture we had. I mean, technically Jay-Z is still a part owner in Tidal, but
right.
Still, it's still Jack's app now. Tidal is Jack's app. In the same year. We done sold the culture off in the same year. One after the other. It's a damn shame.
683 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. 215 thumbs up. Please, let's get that over 300. Please subscribe, like and subscribe. Donate to the Patreon exclusives. Fudge Mayo. They say Jamaicans be taking all the call jobs. White. Is that true?
All the call jobs.
Yeah.
Well, Jamaicans take all their jobs because of Sean lazy. You know, you go to the hospitals, you're going to see Jamaicans all up in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know, Deshaun too good to really get down and use his hands in some of these positions. But yeah, Jamaicans, you know, we gonna have 4-5 jobs too.
Yeah, when I used to work in Gander Hill prison, right? There was some Jamaicans that were with COs and shit. They work all the overtime and shit like that. They will out, like I always say, the Allen nigga will outwork the Shine. But but sometimes, man, them Allen niggas, they just come up, show up, and they go to sleep and shit. They be sticking off like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they looking at the Sean like, you dumbass, you could have came, got this job and went to sleep. You don't want to sleep for this OT? Shit. That's what my dad used to do. You serious? My dad used to go to work. He worked the night shift. He used to go to work, fix 1-2 lights or something, right to sleep, right in the closet, go to sleep, disappear. If you need him, you better hit him on the walkie-talkie.
I'll never forget. I'll give the Island nigga that they have much better work habits than the Shine. Hillaway. I hear even super liberal women say they don't trust Markle.
Really?
Steph Colonel, Papa John going to open up the interview like, "What's up, my nigga?" Oh my gosh, man. Hold on, Chad. Hotep's been told you carries the torch now. Hold the line.
Yeah. Dude, I might sell the show. Somebody tell Ben Shapiro call us, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. You ready for court, man? You ready for court?
Let me hit the button.
Oh, you ready for court, man? Hold on.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
We back.
Order in the court. The Honorable Uncle Hotep, Judge presiding of Hotep Court. And once again, Hotep Jesus is in the middle of something, man. His ace boon coon, Stacey Dash, is accused of first level grifting, trying to sneak her way back into the cookout. People saying she was trying to get her cookout pass back, saying she wasn't. All that Trump stuff was a gimmick, a grift. She's sorry. She don't know what was happening, and she wants to back in. She wants to back in with the Shine. She want to be black again, I guess. Niggas took her skin color, took her blackness, and now she want it back. Now the reason Hotep Jesus is there, he's been photographed with Stacey Dash, and speaks highly of Stacey Dash. That's his people's.
Yes.
Can you please defend this grift that she's trying to pull off? She's trying to do the reason, another charge for Stacey is outright copyright infringement, because Isaiah Washington already pulled this grift stunt off, saying, the MAGA team was just a grift. So Stacey Oh, I'm gonna copy you. I'm gonna see. I see Isaiah doing. Let me see if I can do it. Is this? Hotep Jesus, defend Stacey Dash.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today I'm not here to prove Stacey's, Miss Dash's innocence or guilt. Today I would just like to lessen her penalties. Miss Dash is a victim. She is a victim of propaganda. She's a victim of poor business managers. She's a victim of poor managers. A few weeks ago, Stacey Dash came across my timeline, and she was selling tickets to a conversation with her. And the tickets were priced at $100. I was going to buy a ticket. I didn't. I decided not to. I can't remember why, but I just couldn't pull myself together to pay $100 for something I wasn't quite sure how it was going to run and how much interaction I would be able to have with Miss Dash. But one thing I knew was that was a moment of desperation when I saw her selling a $100 ticket to a Zoom link. I said, there must be trouble in her business management camp. Now, the reason why I'm asking for a lesser fine today is because Stacey Dash, as a black conservative, never actually was successful. She never rose to the ranks of a Candace Owens or a Milo or any one of these grifters. Which tells me if she was a grifter, she was a very poor grifter, which means there was no malicious intent. We also have to take into the fact that the white man has dumped her. She just went through a harsh divorce. She's single and brokenhearted. That bank account is drying up. Them checks is drying up. And she has nowhere to go. I don't believe she's trying to get in good graces with the black community. I think she's trying to plead her case to the white liberal to let her back into Hollywood so she can get some checks. I believe that Miss Dash does not know where her career should go. I would like to say that Miss Dash should reach out to me, Brian Chubb, her counsel, for business management and tips, because I could have got her right. You know what? Fuck it. She was supposed to come on my motherfucking show. She don't respond to none of my tweets. Fuck Stacey Dash, man. Get her the fuck out of here, yo. I say she guilty.
Chat, 1, is she guilty? 2, not guilty. Please let us know. Is Stacey Dash guilty in Hotep court?
She was supposed to come on my show. I invited her on my show and she ignored me. I know she saw it because everybody tagged her in this shit. And she wanted to act too damn bougie for a real nigga. Now she want to go cry to the white liberal to get her job back. I could have showed her how to finesse this shit. Could have showed her how to get the grift on right. But she loved white folks too much.
Oh, God.
I rest my case.
The chat has spoken.
Chat says she's guilty.
Chat says she's guilty.
Guilty as charged. But I would like to lessen her penalties. This is a desperate has-been walking.
Yeah. It does seem like she's just trying to, come up with some cash. She want to be back on the black TV shows and all that. She's trying to get back in their good graces. Darian Gario, $10. Hotep Jesus on his daredevil tip and Hotep court. Don't let the glasses fool you. That man can see.
Yo, you remember Black Judas and what is it? Black Judas. What name of that movie?
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas and the Black Messiah?
Yeah.
Darian's Judas. We got to keep an eye on him. I think he's a federal agent.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm calling it now.
Chad, bring up HJ on charges of attorney misconduct, too. My man, KP, Stacey Dash is trying to get the lead in Tyler Perry's Make America Forgive Again, available on BT Plus next fall. Yo, something else, man. Monique, Dash is a cautionary grift tale. That's true. That is deep true.
What does that mean?
You got to be careful of your grifts, man. You know what I mean? If you can't double back. You gotta go a head full. You can't double back.
Yeah. Who was gonna get her a check? She was used to getting them Hollywood checks. She gotta turn back. She didn't capitalize on the last 4 years with Trump. No. I don't even know what she was doing. I think she was trying to ride off the husband. I figured, because maybe he was loaded. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he had money and, that left her, whatever. But somebody said I'm like my cousin Vinny. But yeah, you're right. You kind of got to ride it out. But I don't think she knows how to. I think the people around her. See, here's my problem. A lot of these celebrities are dealing with people who work with celebrities, and working with celebrities is somewhat easy because somebody always wants to speak to them. Somebody always wants to hire them. Really, you just got to play a middleman and negotiate some checks for them, right? Make sure the situation's cool. But the thing is, you didn't build that celebrity. So you really don't have any experience of how to take a celebrity that went from, A-list to D-list. Right. You don't know how to bring them back A-list because you never brought somebody from D-list to A-list. So she's probably got one of these people who's never brought somebody up the list around her. You know what I mean? So that person doesn't know. When I saw her do that Zoom link for $100, I said, damn, yo, she hit rock bottom.
Monique, I said that. Steph Colonel, Stacey Dash don't become Stacey Trash. Talk to the Hoteps. Maybe the time is now. Maybe we hit her up now. She'll come on, man. Would you accept Stacey Dash on the Hoteps Been Told You show?
Yes, I would. She'd have to sign a contract for me to be her manager, though. I'd love to manage Stacey Dash and just and show her. You know what the problem with Stacey? Here's the problem with Stacey Dash.
Right.
I'm gonna show you the problem with Stacey Dash is. She's insecure. I think two reasons why she's insecure. One, because she went from A-list to D-list, and another reason is because she's used to being young and pretty, and now she's aging, right? So, her time is running out. So that fear is starting to kick in. But the name Stacey Dash has power. She doesn't realize how much power she has by being Stacey Dash. If she stood in her power instead of in her victimhood, she could be great. She wouldn't need any of this shit. She's fucking Stacey Dash. If I was Stacey Dash, I'd have came out, I'd have said, fuck all of y'all. I'd have been like, Stacey, yo, pick your phone up, say, fuck all of y'all, put your middle finger up and close the phone. Post that shit to Twitter. She'd have been trending. We'd have been back on. Sometimes you need a little boldness. That's why Candace wins, because she's bold. And she's got that I don't give a fuck attitude. People love that.
Yes, indeed. Andrew Torba, doing my part to support the grift. Much love. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, we got to talk about GAB, too. What up? Cheers to Andrew.
Yeah, they got banned for something else this week. I mean, I don't know how Andrew does it. Didn't the bank ban him? He's talking about he got builders. They got to build their own bank, man, because their banks is not doing business with them. Was that the latest ban, or I missed one?
Yo, GAB's been banned from everything except Earth. Like, they're gonna have to move to Mars soon. They've been banned from Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, Stripe. Goddamn, thank God Bitcoin is decentralized. They've been banned from Bitcoin.
Right.
They got banned from the bank. They got banned from their hosting. They got banned from the App Store. They got banned from the Google Play Store. Now they're banned from Texas. The links, I don't even think you could post a GAB link on Twitter. I think it comes up with that little warning.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think they're probably banned from the Google search engine. But again, this is just illustrating the power of GAB.
Yeah.
They're so fearful of GAB that they have to ban it. But Texas, like, what are they doing down there? And I was considering,
they can't be in Texas?
Yo, Texas. Yo, Andrew, what happened? The Texas people said, I think the senators, the representatives down there said, we're signing off legislation this week that basically is banning them from ISPs or something like that. What's the scoop, crazy. Andrew? Tell us what's going on, yo.
That's absolutely insane. By the way, Dissenter browser is still the best browser out there, bar none. I still use it to this day. Use it, work, play, everything. It's still the best browser out there.
And I think they accused him.
No cap.
I think they accused him of being anti-redacted, but I haven't seen that on there. I've been on the platform. I haven't dealt with any, racism. The way they was talking about it when I signed up for GAB, I thought people was gonna be calling me nigga all day, and that hasn't happened. It's been a pleasant crowd. I think they're just very fearful.
Yeah, Andrew, that's what he just replied and said that was Governor Abbott said about him. Yeah.
The governor, right?
Yeah.
The governor of Texas. You better worry about the power, motherfucker. Your electrical grid.
So everybody go sign on GAB. Make sure you sign on GAB. Make sure you're going there, visit there, and posting there, and support free speech. Fudge Mayo, Stacey should have had her own Dame, Paula Dean.
Word. Why she ain't following the footsteps of her cousin?
Just saying, yo, damn, I was expecting Hotep Johnny Cocker for Stacey. I guess she lost the sauce, apparently.
Look, I tried to reach out and save that girl a long time ago.
Wasted Town podcast. Stacey Dash career has a shelf life of a banana. Here y'all go, man. Banana. Speaking of bananas in a tailpipe. I always come up with that Reggie Hammond, from Axel Foley from fucking Eddie Murphy John. But did you watch Coming to America 2, man? Listen. I'm a full disclosure. The Paul was getting her eyelashes done or some nails or something like that. So I had both the kids with me. And I was like, I'm gonna watch this, right? I played the first couple minutes. I'm like, oh man, it was a movie. I was like, I can't play this in front of these kids, man. Like it was just going.
You can't. You can't play in front of the kids. Man.
I don't remember the first one being like that though. It was that bad. The first one.
The movie opens up with dude getting blown in the bathtub.
Oh, that's right. But I thought it was, the royal penis was clean. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, her titties was all out. Yeah, it was
I forgot all about that. Anyway, so I shut it off. I cut it off, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't watch anything. It looked kind of crazy. Did you watch it, man?
I did.
How bad? People are saying it's bad. I've seen some people say it was all right, but I've seen that most people are saying Coming to America 2 was absolutely basura.
Basura. It was a straight to DVD joint.
Okay.
But I mean, that's what we got. It wasn't a theater movie. It was a Amazon Prime movie. It was a Netflix movie, right? Okay. So, it was, I think it was a grift check. Eddie was like, yo, I think we could get all of us a check. Let's just throw this shit together real fast and get us. Because, he got pretty much damn near everybody from the cast back from the first one. So, whoever needed that check or an ounce of reinvigoration got it, right? So, I wouldn't say the movie was horrible. It's just that it's got to meet the expectations of the first one, and you're just not gonna do that. Like that's really hard to beat. I watched the whole thing. It wasn't like I didn't get bored. I was, hoping for more. Right. The storyline was real silly. It was more silly than anything. Yeah. But people said it was trash. It was horrible. It wasn't trash and horrible. It was nostalgic. It was cool. It was all right. I give it a C.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Wasted Talent Podcast, message retracted. Thank you. They're saying even Michael Blackson got a check. They put his African ass in there.
Yeah. Michael Blackson got a check. Tiana Taylor looked great. She got a check. Bunch of people got a check. You know what was great about it? The costume.
Was it?
Bruh. Whoever was on costume design got a mean check. Eddie Grifter for that one, man. The costumes were amazing. The colors, the scenes, everything but the storyline was great. The cast was great, but it was cool. It was cool. I can't say it was bad. It just, what I didn't care for was the feminism in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Add that in.
Yeah. Because, it was supposed to be an heir to the throne.
Right.
You know what I mean? So basically what happens is the plot is James Earl Jones, King Joffrey is dying. So he dies. And then, Prince Akeem needs a successor to the throne. So he's got an Akata son in America. And he's supposed to take the throne. And, and then I'm going to just spoil the movie for you because it wasn't that great anyway. But basically, what happened was he had 3 daughters.
Right.
But the daughter's been training their whole life. So, the son was supposed to come from Harlem and be the successor to the throne, and their daughter was jealous. And then there's a whole lot of feminism that was in there and female equality and, more than men can take the throne. So I didn't care for that shit too much. But, the lefty gonna find their agenda if they gonna fund some shit.
You wouldn't get no check if you didn't put that in there.
You damn right.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, DMT Zell. I predicted at the beginning and ending of Coming to America, they pushed the black woman at the end as expected. You just said what you just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
You talk about your boy Biden, man.
Yeah, let's talk about. Actually, let's hop right into Canon Hotep segment.
New segment, ladies and gentlemen. New segment.
Showers money on Americans? Seriously, who writes this stuff? Congratulations, you got your 1,400. Wait a minute, didn't Raheem promise you 2 stacks? The funny part is Trump tried to get y'all this check back in like July. The Democrats kept blocking it so they could be the hero in this moment. But I digress and shit. But are you really happy about that? Seriously, does this $1,400 really solve all your problems? I mean, a lot of people been out of work for a minute, and a lot of y'all months behind on your bills.
The bills, look at them. Second notice, right? Okay, go through them. The third notice, look at this one. This one here. Don't let me catch your ass in the street notice.
Remember, there's $1.9 trillion in this bill, and $1,400 per person just don't add up to me. I mean, I ain't no mathematician or no shit like that, but there are roughly like 330 million people here in America. I mean, 1.9 trillion divided by 330 million, that's like, I don't know, like 6 stacks? So you might be asking yourself, where's all the money going? Well, let's take a look. First off, $1,400 only going to most individuals. If you're single and you made over $100,000, you ain't getting shit. And this goes for married couples who made over $160,000 as well. Apparently, that only make up for like $400 billion of the $1.9 trillion. So let's see where the rest of the money going. Well, for starters, $500 million is going to museums and Native American language preservation. $50 million is going to family planning organizations, i.e. Planned Parenthood. $1.5 million for some bridge connecting Canada to New York. More than $100 million is going to an underground railroad project in Silicon Valley. And $50 million for some environmental justice grants. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Eye-opening, isn't it? Which begs the question, why are they funding these projects and organizations in a COVID relief bill? Well, it's elementary, my dear Watson. These projects line the pockets of the politicians. Think about it as a commission, a finder's fee, if you will. Planned Parenthood gets $50 million, and said politician or politicians get X amount of money for facilitating the deal. Like I always say, they don't care about you. They only care about their agenda. Because there's no benefit in making you whole again. All the leverage is in keeping you hopeless and dependent on Big Daddy government. Because remember, in politics, when you hold all the cards, there's no power in saying yes. All the power is in saying no. So if you are one of these people out here that's fortunate enough to get that $1,400, don't go blow it on no nonsense. Invest in yourself. Invest in a hustle. Figure out how to flip that $1,400 to $2,400, $3,400, to $5,000. Because the government ain't going to do it for you. They're just going to keep giving you rations and more rations and more rations to keep you coming back. LBJ said it best. Give them enough to make them happy, but not enough to make a difference.
Come on, man.
Canon Hotep, ladies and gentlemen, go follow him on Twitter. It's ridiculous, man. This guy, I'll never forgive the white man for getting rid of Trump. I'll never forgive him.
The worst thing that could have happened to us.
They're begging Biden to do some press conferences. Like, this is the longest any president has done it without any press conferences. You know, they wheel him out there. He act like he look like he don't know where he's at. He's like, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm just, And then he shorted me $1,400. The nigga owed me $1,400, man. I'm not going for this shit, man. How I get a check last 2 times? This time I ain't getting no check. This is what he ran on.
Raheem
I don't care if I
Biden.
didn't vote for you or not. He said, I'm here. I'm president of all Americans. That's Joe Biden's words, not mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe ain't in charge. Joe is an empty vessel. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he's deceased somewhere and we're looking at a body double. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got one of those Tesla microchips in his brain that Elon Musk talks about. That guy is totally not here. I think what are we, 50 some odd days in, and he still hasn't done a press conference or State of the Union or anything like that? Because he's not capable, he's fully and just incapable. This is a scary place to be for Americans. But this is a funny place for me because how long have we said that a lot of things are above the president's pay grade? And here we got Joe Biden comes into office and somebody's calling the shots. Who's calling the shots? If Joe Biden's vacant, if his mind is gone and he's taking orders, who is he taking orders from? Who is that? That's what I want to know. Because now we understand who's actually calling the shots for America. See, with Trump, at least you had an individual there. making decisions and saying no and giving pushback. And they just said this week that Kamala's taking all the foreign relations phone calls. Biden,
she's practicing.
She's practicing. Absolutely, she's practicing. But yeah, Americans. The left is eerily quiet, but Americans should be really fearful of the fact that we have a president who's not even president. We should be very fearful that people aren't acknowledging it. That's more scary. That's more scary than not having a president, is the fact that everybody's quiet about the fact that we technically don't have a president in office right now.
I think, you're right about that. It is scary. But that shows me something. That shows you how much control the media, television, social media pressure has over the American people. They got bullied into voting for a dementia patient because he is seen as less racist and less problematic as Trump. But when you look at Biden's history, who's more racist is like, it's not even a question. It's Joe Biden.
It's not even close.
It's not even close. You know what I mean? We've seen Trump with black people for decades. Mm-hmm. I never seen no niggas nowhere near Joe Biden until he got with Obama, right? But that's the classic, they stuck a white man with Obama so he could win the election. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't, you know what I mean? They were but as far as hanging out, Trump was in the streets, New York. Real niggas.
Joe Biden was hanging out with the CEO of Papa John's, calling motherfuckers nigga. That's what he was doing.
Man, it's so bad, man. Listen, this Biden shit is so bad, man. Listen, I started watching some Twitch stock gurus, you know what I'm saying? This one guy keeps bringing up private prisons, right? Yo, I was 2 seconds from pulling the trigger.
What you gonna say?
I was like, fucking. Like, he kept saying, like, I don't know, man, if you it might go against your morals, but I think the private prison industry is gonna pop. It's gonna pop. I'm like, oh my god.
Pop like go away?
No, like pop is
like explode. Oh, because Biden's in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then I remember you talking about Wingstop. I'm looking at shares of Wingstop. I'm like, God damn. What you used to say? Oh, I'm tired. I got tired of telling me, Sean, stop eating fried chicken. I started investing in it.
Yeah. I told him. I was like, yo, fried chicken bad for us. And I got attacked. And I didn't realize what I did at the time. Here I am, fresh off of a Dr. Sebi diet and Dr. Sebi videos, and I'm making smoothies, and I'm thinking I'm doing something good, like, hey, I'm going to talk to my community and tell them, hey, fried chicken's bad for us. I was like, yo, y'all, we should check something out. Fried chicken bad. And Black Twitter was like, shut up. Like, my phone was just running for like the whole day. And I'm like, yo, I'm really getting attacked for trying to save people's lives. But then I had to analyze, and I'm like, damn, fried chicken got power over us like that? I need to invest in this shit. And my Wingstop stock is doing very well, I might add. Let me check out. I don't even open my stock account to look at it. I just put the money in and keep it moving. But, ooh. Oh, wow. I just bought some shares last week, too, or the week before. So Wingstop is at 124. My average price is 88.
Damn.
Yeah. I made 4% today alone. Yeah, man, it's good times. Got to invest in chicken.
But it's like, I don't know what to do, man. Like, I can't stand this. Like this whole administration Now it's they don't know what they're doing about this stupid 19. Half these states is bucking. Kamala. I'm just waiting. I'm like, might as well just like Kamala just get in office, man. Just get it on, man.
Yeah,
get it over with. I'm tired of this. He don't know what he's doing. I'm like, how can we? Like, I don't know how to understand how the American people sat there and looked at Trump and this guy and was like, no, we gotta have Joe Biden. I'm like, oh, come on. Like, are we that brainwashed that putting a woman in office, just any woman in office, is more important than choosing the best person for the job?
Right.
And as it's sad to see, a lot of Americans are like that. Like, there are a lot of brainwashed people out there like that. Like, I want the best person for the job. I don't give a damn about this diversity or nothing like that.
Right.
These shines keep saying, oh, white folks, they scared because the country's turning browner. I mean, what does that mean?
Right.
It ain't gonna be better for you, Shine. That's just another level of overseer over your black ass. That's all that means.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It ain't your type of brown.
Now, they're not calling it a crisis at the border. They're calling it a challenge at the border.
That's how they flipped it?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is good. Wow. That's amazing. When I think about government, the individuals in government are pretty much obsolete. So shout out to what's the name? Scott Adams. He shouted me out today on his stream and on his podcast. But I dropped this tweet. I study a lot of history. And I got inspired while studying. I said, we need to introduce a bill in the Congress which halts all bill submission. Right? Like think about how many bills get submitted in Congress we don't even know about. Like, you know what? Stop. Don't nobody hand shit in. We'll just stop. Stop. And I said, then mandate all bills be 5 pages max, 12-point Times New Roman font, double spaced, and written at a 5th grade level. It's so bad that I have to specify use 12 point and Times New Roman font because you can't trust these politicians. They'll fuck around, use 12 point from some font that's a lot smaller under 12 point. They might, they'll just abuse it. I said double spaced just to take up more space and written at a 5th grade level. These things are written in legal language. People don't know how to read legal language. It looks like Greek. And then I said all federal bills must then be read aloud publicly by the president. Now, Scott Adams didn't see the genius in that last line. He missed that. Love Scott Adams, good guy. But what Scott Adams said in response to that last line was, he said the president wouldn't have time to read all of them because so many would be submitted. And that was my exact point of putting that there. Because then it limits how many bills they can submit because the president going to have to read all of them. So it slows down the process of these bills getting submitted. And that's exactly what I want to do. See, if you create a system that slows corruption and makes it inept and impotent, we can do great things. And as I said, it's like it's almost irrelevant who sits in these seats, almost. But what's more important is the systems that we set up to curtail the power. And that's just how I feel about the whole Biden and Trump thing. The people are irrelevant, but people don't think beyond that. They're like, oh my God, the media said he's racist. His Twitter account, he's an asshole. I'm like, yo, he tweets like your favorite rapper. What are you talking about?
The Right Honorable, you can't remake that movie in the current year. Original was too irreverent. It had to be feminist BS. Darian Gario, damn, that's a good segment. Invest in the hustle. Talking about the Candace Hotep segment. Shout out to Candace Hotep for that little segment.
Word.
We got some other segments coming up, so stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Cassius Cam Oh, wait. Yeah, catch this cam. By the time the next thing was training, they forgot that Epstein had a pet ring being fed by celebs in the West Wing. I got music dropping soon. I'll tag y'all, and I'm going to drop gems. I promise. Hotep. Tag us, catches. Tammy Gibbs, love your show. Joined Patreon last week to more of your videos. Thank you, Tammy. Support from the malls, the all-important malls.
Man, yeah, patreon.com/Hoteps has been told you for the bonus episodes. This we're doing tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do the Zoom meeting thing.
All right, dope. Did you drop a did you tell the Patreon that it's coming tomorrow?
I told them Friday 8.
Okay.
I think I told them Friday 8. But I said I would have to send them. I still have to send them a link. So
right. All right, we'll post that. We'll get that posted ASAP.
Big Poppy in New York City. Thanks for accepting my Demi Lovato Grifting nomination. Here's something for Uncle Hotep for a gavel from the motherland if such a thing exists. Don't need no gavel, just need the brush, the vaunted brush in the African American community. You see the shines. I can't get no waves, but you see the shine, they be doing this and shit, you know what I mean? And then put the wave cap on, you know what I mean? You see these naps, man. I'm old. I got naps, man. I got 100% slave hair. I got that. I got good slave hair. You know what I'm saying? I got fresh stock hair. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get no waves. But
you need some vitamin E. You need some baby oil. Baby oil, a good do-rag, and you got to brush your hair 500 times a day. I used to I remember in high school I used to walk around with my brush in my back pocket. I had my fade on the side, but I had waves up top. I stayed with the waves. Yeah, man. But I got that good Jamaican hair, so I can't relate. I come from the stock of slave owners.
You better be careful, man. Be careful. You better be careful. They're starting. What town was it? Chicago started giving out reparations, man.
Yeah, but my mama's side my mama's side. I got my mama's side, so
y'all paying each other and shit. Corner Store podcast. Will Oprah and Tyler get nominated for a Grifty for being Meghan and Harry's PR team?
Tyler Perry? What did Tyler Perry do?
Like when they came over, he put him up in his mansion.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard them say something about the royal family took away his security, and so I'm like, who was you staying with? These niggas talking about they were staying with Elton John. You need security and you stayed at Elton John's house? Like, who's coming to Elton John's house for you? Who knows where Elton John lives, right? Like, these cats are some grifting fools.
Shout out to Corner Store podcast. Go listen. I guess we got to get into that. Meghan, that was the big story of the week, Meghan and Harry.
Yeah.
I didn't know so many shines were concerned with the royal family. I didn't know Meghan claimed blackness. I never she sat down with Oprah. One thing everybody was talking about, Oprah had they were trying to say Oprah had something in her boot. I don't know. That might have been a troll. That was probably a troll, man.
Yeah, the QAnon conspiracy theorists. Yeah, I was on a thing the other night, a stream the other night, Union of the Unwanted, and the dude brought that up, and I went and Googled it, and I'm like, oh, y'all some QAnon. They talking about they got she got a ankle bracelet on from house arrest. Yeah. They've been pushing that for a while now. They need to let that go.
Anyway, I actually did watch a little bit of it. I can't even believe this shit, man. They were concerned about Meghan Markle. You see her complexion.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry, a ginger, that the baby would be too dark. Yeah, and I'm supposed to believe that bullshit. The baby's whiter than they are, than the other part of the family.
I think the queen blacker than Meghan.
The queen blacker than Meghan. You gotta look twice at Meghan to see if she got any kind of shine in her. I'm sorry. If I didn't know, I would have never have known.
Nah, I don't think she's black. Which parent is black? Her dad? Where is he?
No, it's her mom.
Her mom's black?
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's still alive. I think she went to the wedding.
Let me type in Meghan Markle's mom. Her dad looks her mom. I see her mom here. Okay. So this is her mom. Her mom light too. Her mom look a little Creole. Her mom, you know, back in slave times, her mom could have passed for passing white. She stay out.
She can pass for white now. What's
her mama light.
Is she?
Yeah.
See, I couldn't see her. Let me look at her picture.
Her mama light. Her mama stay in England long enough. She gonna be a white woman. That's a light woman. Only thing that's got me, you know, got her black is her dreadlocks.
Yeah, come on, man. And people, were you surprised at how black people were talking about this, man?
Yes, but it just goes to show you, like, it's cool when a black woman dates a white guy, but if it was reversed.
Yeah.
And it was a black dude with a white woman in the royal family, and that same shit happened. You know, black folks, them black liberals would have been on his biscuit. Like, that's what you get. That's what you get. But because it's a woman, the roles got flipped. So everybody was like, oh yeah, you know, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, what are y'all talking about? These motherfuckers is rich as shit.
I want to know how we did not accept Rachel Dolezal, but we accepted Meghan Markle to the team. How is this possible? At least Rachel, Dolezal, she was with the shine. She kept her shine. Meghan went to Prince Harry. Like, come on, man. I know gingers rhymes with whatever, but come on, man. I'm not giving her that.
Bruh.
Rachel went to HBCUs. Taught African studies, braids hair her damn self, paints black pictures, African pictures. She's a great artist.
Beautiful black queen.
What part of black culture does Meghan Markle practice? I want to know.
I don't know. I didn't know who this woman was until she got with Prince Harry. And I just want to know, if she's so black, why she ain't with a black person? If she's so, you know, worried about racism. I'll tell you what. You let me in the royal family, the queen could call me nigga herself.
Somebody, please don't clip that. Please don't clip that. Chad, please don't clip that. Whatever you do.
You know they ain't gonna listen. That shit gonna be on Twitter tomorrow morning. I ain't retweeting that shit though. You in the royal family, you can't take a little bit of racism. What did you expect? You should be happier in the Buckingham Palace. You should be happier there. It was concerned your baby's too black. You was probably concerned your baby was too black.
That's what somebody said there. Somebody said that in the Normie book. I was crying, laughing, man. Like, oh my God. Same thing you just said.
That she was worried?
Meghan was probably was concerned if her baby was too black.
Word. I don't want to hear this rich people shit. Talking about, oh, we had to deal with racism and, oh, I couldn't get security detail. Motherfucker, you ain't got a bank account, motherfucker. You a prince, motherfucker. You can check your bank account and hire somebody. What is wrong with you? Oh, they cut me off. He's such a beta.
Do you see the mansion they living in?
Bruh. And didn't Netflix just cut him a check too?
Yeah.
So
and I
when's
think Disney's going to cut him a check too, I think.
So when's the show coming? Because that's what this is. This ain't nothing but promo for their little, Kardashian reality TV show they got coming on Netflix. That's all this is. This is just part of the rollout for the show.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Who's the brother? William? William said the shit didn't happen.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't believe it. I think this might be the elites trying to squeeze the royal family for something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's so there's so much stuff this could be. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's the jig. I don't believe none of it. As many as people they let in to England. You know what I mean? It's not. England isn't a lily white country anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they was as racist as you talking about, maybe they just didn't like you, Meghan. That's all it could have been. You might have been an asshole. And they were like, man, I can't believe fucking Harry married this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they probably is like. And she's taking it as, oh, they don't like me because I'm a quarter black. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, I'm not trying to hear this shit, man.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. Baby whiter than Candace Owens, baby. And Candace got a white baby.
Oh my God. They're gonna compare like
it's gonna be my baby and they babies in the future. Meghan Markle's #1 on the Grifties. She just overtook Black Lives Matter. Amazing.
That's a lot of grifting, man. Take over Black Lives Matter.
Yo, to be #1? Like, she just got nominated this week. There's people that have been nominated since the beginning that aren't as high as Meghan. And she's #1 now on the app. Grifties.com. Make sure y'all go nominate and cast your votes, people.
Definitely. 723 watching. Let's get the thumbs up. 340 thumbs up. Let's get over 400. Harry Henderson, the royal family, maybe the second greatest, best grifters ever. I can't think of what group would be the best. Going to put on my thinking hat.
Yeah. I think this is definitely a royal family concerted effort grift.
Who do you think is bigger, them or the Kardashians?
At grifting?
Yeah.
Kardashians. They ain't even close. Ain't close.
Yo, I said Kanye, when he left, I was reading he left Kim. It wasn't like it wasn't Kim leaving him. Mm-hmm. He left her. And he told her, like, I'm not talking to you no more. You want to talk to me? Talk to security.
Talk to my security. I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, damn. He only goes see the kids when she leaves the area. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's how they co-parent and shit like that.
Good for him. I followed Kim too, by the way.
La Panagos, thank you for the donation. Canadians shekels. Cassius Cam, Bron Meyers, and that baby pasty is SF. What? Stop it. Paul Schreiber, clippity clip.
There you go. He said they grifted out the gutter.
Punks McGee, I got some bills introduced in multiple states this year. Might have more on the way. You want to try to coordinate something?
Yeah, as long as they Federal Reserve note bills. C notes.
Hotep Tiger at 45 was right. Oh, what did he say about Meghan? He said something about Meghan slick.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure.
He said, I'm not a fan of hers.
Trump never lied to us, man.
He has never let us wrong. He pointed out the grift in September 2020.
We talked about the migrant crisis, right? No? We didn't talk about They coming in left and right, man. They coming in like they can't stop them coming in. They
saw that election.
Yeah.
They saw them election results and said, "Oh, it's time. Trump gone."
Yo, did you see? I seen a picture. They had Biden, Harris shirts on, walking across the border.
I'm serious? You know how you playing?
I bullshit you not. There's a picture out there with them wearing the shirts.
So right now I got as my least favorite people in office ever. I've got Woodrow Wilson, Alexander Hamilton, and this administration are our top three least favorite. Alexander Hamilton might be number one. He's a fucking scumbag.
Okay.
But this administration's trash. The fact that the migrants are wearing their shirt says everything.
We got to talk about your boy Bron. The white man tried to pressure Bron, man.
They want him to take that Vaxxx.
They want him to take his medicine. You know, and he said, I don't know, some reporter asked him this, and, you know, this comes with the territory, Bron. So I don't feel sorry for him. He had to open his big mouth. He's still reading that Malcolm X book. Asked him, yo, Bron, you when you taking the John? He said, oh, there's something I got to talk about with me and my family and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Man, the blue checks was the white blue checks on Twitter. They was getting at him, man. Man, you could influence a generation by going to get that joint. I'm like, oh, man. They really try and pressure him to do that, man.
That's what it's about. It's not even about him taking it. It's about him influencing other people to take it.
Right.
Because Bron is supposed to be some beacon of hope for the black community or some shit like that.
Well, he got a lot of pull. Let's not. And the spook ball is, you know, still spook ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's not no fucking beacon of hope, but he's, you know, he's the last motherfucker on this planet I'm going to listen to. You think I'm going to take advice from LeBron James outside of basketball? No, of course not. He's no shit. Like he needs to come talk to us. He needs to sit down and get some lessons from us. He has no idea what's going on. And he's a slave. He works for the man. Didn't they buy him out? Didn't he get a lifetime contract?
How
much did Nike?
Yeah,
how much did Nike buy that slave for?
Lifetime.
How much did that slave sell for? An undisclosed amount?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not listening to him.
Yeah, but I was surprised they tried to put the pressure on him like that. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know what's going on with this drawing because they're really trying to put the full court pressure on people and stuff like that. I've seen a Chicago alderman. Mm-hmm. He said, if y'all want to go, you don't want to get back to normal, you don't want your freedom.
If you want your freedom,
get your medicine.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Of all the things in Chicago they need to worry about, getting the medicine pack is the last thing probably should be on their mind, man.
Right. What did Ben Franklin tell us? Do not trade your freedom for safety. Paraphrasing, of course.
Right.
That's what Ben Franklin told us. And here we go, trading our freedom for alleged safety. Because this alderman said so. I can't believe he said those words. He said, if you want to be free, you'll take the medicine. I want to know what kind of checks they cutting, because all these people be black too. know what kind of checks they cutting. I want to see. I wonder if they Brooklyn dad type checks or what.
I don't know. Isaiah Lee, Biden's competency as genuine as Kamala's roots.
But that's really exposing the agenda, though, because that's really what this is about. It's not about the medicine. It's about taking your freedom away. It's about, my body, my choice. When I say it's my choice, quote unquote, the government, the state. It's about setting a precedent. And that's really what I'm worried about. I'm collecting, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm collecting case study. So when shit hits the fan, I'm going to be ready to go fight this shit in court. I don't know what kind of status I'm going to have, but I'll be consulting with the Moorish community and some of my attorney friends. But I'm going to have my case study. And I suggest everybody get their case study ready too, because shit getting crazy out here.
Oh, you going the lawsuit route? Not to, I might go to forge doc. Can you use I'm going to get a forged card, man.
Oh, well, I'm in the middle of that, right? Like, I'm not trying to file no lawsuit. I'm just trying to make sure I'm exempt from the bullshit that they putting y'all through. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just trying to make sure my exempt card is good. Now, the rest of y'all on your own. Y'all gonna have to, I'm gonna sell the case studies. Y'all can have a copy of my case studies, but I'm gonna be fighting my own. I'm not even gonna tweet about it. I'm gonna just be walking around with my exempt card in my pocket. When I pull up at the airport, I'm gonna pull it out, sneak it right back in my pocket. And be like, what that nigga had just here? Don't worry about that. I'm good.
Yo, did you follow? You probably don't follow Michelle Obama on Instagram.
I don't follow her anywhere.
My mom sent me messages. My mom went and got the first shot. So I'm hearing the second shot is the doozy. So April 1st, pray for my mama. Pray for mama, Uncle Hotep. She sent me a Facebook message. I'm like, oh, here she goes with this. You know what I mean? She usually sends me some good stuff.
Yeah.
It's Michelle Obama. Her Instagram. They got the joint 11 hours ago. She got the joint.
Michelle? Oh, Lord have mercy.
There is even a video with a Barry, George Bush Jr. getting their medicine. Barry talking about the joint means hope.
You've been talking about hope forever.
Clinton
got theirs too.
Yeah, the Bushes talking about we was looking forward to getting back to Texas Ranger Stadium. You know, they're trying to trade in. What I've noticed lately, they're trying to entice people with back to normal, back to the ballpark, back to the spook ball games, back to barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? But you have to do something to get that, which is get your medicine. And I'm like, come on, man. We like other countries like Florida just went back. They've been had, you know what I mean? It's too far out the game. I think they slipped up somewhere because now the stories aren't adding up with what they're doing. And it doesn't make any sense. Like it just doesn't. Like, if you got your medicine, why do you still got to walk around and do all this extra stuff? Like, what's the point of even taking it then? You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, man.
Didn't the mall just drop dead a couple of days ago?
I didn't. Listen, it's so bad.
Hold on real quick. Utah woman. This is tweeted by somebody by the name of Uncle Hotep on Twitter. Utah woman.
Oh, my God.
39. Dies 4 days after second dose of of medicine. 4 days after second dose. Utah woman. Now they got a mall, 39-year-old mall out of here. She looked good too. Shit didn't hit the fan. Go ahead, my bad.
It's so bad. You go and search that lady's name on Facebook, it doesn't come up. You search her name on Twitter, it doesn't come up. I swear to God. I swear to you. They removed all that stuff.
What?
And it's not even, to me, it's not even suggesting. All they're saying is 4 days after the medicine, she fell out. Now her dad thinks that's what happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they're going by the normal, we got to do the autopsy and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? We can't say nothing yet.
Oh, y'all must have blew the hatchet. They letting it out now. I see the tweets popping up now. But I see what you was talking about where somebody posted screenshots that said no results.
Yeah. They had it blocked for a minute, man.
Yeah, they had it blocked. But once you blow the whistle on it, they got to let it go now.
Yeah, and they're putting fact checkers on it. I'm like, come on, man. Like, my thing is like,
yeah, I saw the fact checking.
It's like you gotta use your brain here. Like, I understand what you're trying to say, but to think that nobody, a brand new spanking med pack, and nobody fell out because of it is even a bigger, like, come on. We know somebody had to fall out. To say nobody did is ridiculous. Like I said, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just that's the second story I know that somebody is taking a joint and 4 days later it fell out.
Yeah, they running cover. I'm like, so the other day I saw something about AstraZeneca and their med pack, and you go Google that and it's like, oh, no indication that there's any relation to the med pack and death. And then when you do the I just type in the vagine and died in Google, and the first thing that pops up, no link between the med pack and the 4 Utahns who died after their med pack. Medical examiner says no link, but 4 of them dead right after they shots, but no link. And this is what's coming up here. We really like living in some fucking real life Matrix type Animal Farm 1984 shit, bro.
Well, you read 1984, you couldn't believe, a world could exist like that. But then you look at it, you're like, we're living in it. Like, what the hell is going on?
We dead ass living in it. Sam made an excellent tweet the other day. He said, Black folks on Twitter criticize Dr. Sebi, but out here listening to Bill Gates.
Who? Sam for Jack for tweets?
Yes.
Oh man, I gotta find that joint.
Let me see if I can find the exact tweet. But that thing had went viral. I want to make sure I get his exact wording because he really nailed it. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull that exact tweet up. But he really nailed it with that. Because I saw somebody disrespect Dr. Sebi the other day. And they were like, if Dr. Sebi's so good, how come he died of pneumonia? It's just like, bruh, they locked him up in jail. He died in jail. Like,
cold ass cell, man. Come on, man.
Word. Like, didn't y'all didn't have that same energy for Sandra Bland? Right? No. That we was talking about Sandra Bland, then what? I'm about to find that tweet right now. Here it is. March 10th, Jacket for tweets. Black Twitter will slander Dr. Sebi and blindly listen to and defend Gil Bates. This is us. This is Deshaun.
This is why the Papa John CO can't stop saying the N-word. This is why.
Bro, we had the most. I'm telling you, LBJ did some numbers on us. LBJ and Mussolini and Napoleon. Napoleon did a number on us too, man. We are so backwards, man. We nobody hates a nigga more than a nigga.
Yeah, Mark S. Gonna watch tonight's show later, but still have to support. Peace and love, my brothers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Omar, no, wait, Canon Hotep. Wait, hold on. I think it's Canon Hotep is the next one. Yeah, Canon Hotep. Sorry. Canon Hotep. Michelle said she's considering retirement.
From what?
Grifting. I guess speech writing, man. I mean, doing speeches. You know, they pay them big pretty penny to come talk 45 minutes.
Yeah. She probably the one calling the shots for Biden. Isaiah Lee said Biden's competency as genuine as Kamala's roots.
So-called Lance Clinton got his joint on Epstein Island. Canon Hotep, their memory will hold that mall like that nurse. Omar Talat, Norway and Denmark suspended Astrazone for blood clotting.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was the blood clotting.
Chad, Italy banned the Astrazone. Jones getting banned, man. Like, this is the thing. You got to pick which med pack to pick. You picked the wrong one. That's your ass.
So it's you know, I expect that from the evil people that run this planet. I just don't expect it from the black community and just people in general. You know, they say, especially leftists, they talk all this shit about, you know, the rich and the upper class, and they follow right behind every word that they say. It's just like, right. That's hypocritical. You're contradicting yourself here.
Let's talk about what's HR 8, man? I don't know what happened.
Oh, HR 8. That's the new gun bill.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pull that up real fast. 117th Congress. This bill establishes new background check requirements for firearm transfers between private parties, i.e., unlicensed individuals. Specifically, it prohibits a firearm transfer between private parties unless a licensed gun dealer, manufacturer, or importer first takes possession of the firearm to conduct a background check. The prohibition does not apply to certain firearm transfers, such as a gift between spouses in good faith. So, just to break down the commie shit in this, says the bill establishes new background check requirements. First of all, it's a violation of our Constitution. I believe that's the Second Amendment. And it says for firearm transfer between private parties, i.e. unlicensed individuals. That's a violation of the Constitution again, because who said we need a license to own a firearm? And then they were basically saying is like, I can't like give you a gun unless a third party's involved. Now we know once I transfer it to the third party, the state's got to get their cut, and the state's got to know about the transfer of the firearm and all this other, you know, bullshit, so they can track us down with the damn Terminator robots when they come with that army. But yeah, this is I believe so. This was latest action 310. So that was yesterday. So if you notice, what they did was they hit us with the Meghan Markle, right? And then they hit us with the stimulus, right? So cat's not even looking that way, right? They're like, oh, I got my stimulus check coming. Oh, Meghan Markle. Here, hold this bill. Let's take away their rights. And that's what they do. Anytime they pop up these celebs, I'm always like, all right, what bill they trying to pass this week? That's HR 8, introduced by Rep, of course, a Democrat, Mike Thompson. He introduced this March 1st. And it doesn't say on his website that it was passed, but I think it did pass in the House today. I have to let me just fact check. Yeah. House passes gun control measures backed by Democrats. So that did get passed today. The website's not updated yet. The vote was 227 to 203 to expand background checks to nearly all gun sales. 8 Republicans supported the bill. Only 1 Democrat opposed it. I'd love to know who that Democrat was. I'll dive into the data and find out who that is because I like that guy. I'd also like to see the length of that bill. I want to pull up the actual bill. I'll find it. Here it is. See, this is what I'll be talking about, right? So our stimulus bill was like 10,000 pages or some shit like that. I'm looking at HR 8 right now. It's like 1 page, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna pull the PDF up. It's 8 pages. See, when they want to get some shit done, they slide it in through real fast.
Right.
You know, and it'd be nice and short and quick. And that shit got introduced March 1st and passed 10 days later. 8-page bill. Nobody even second guessed it.
I'm kind of glad they didn't have to do an event to try to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At least they didn't do that to us. Goddamn America.
Fudge Mayo, that's because of Rittenhouse. Will he be free now?
That is the Rittenhouse rule. That is, yes. Because remember, somebody gave him that rifle when he got to Missouri or whatever.
Right. Ricky Green, $80 donation. Thank you, man. Hotep Thursday, always the best night of the week, and y'all never disappoint. Peace and love to the Hotep Nation.
That's love right there. Keeping us going.
Melinda says, 49, I wish Congress would impeach Trump again so they wouldn't pass these trash bills. We got to talk about Floyd, George. The George Floyd, they're doing jurors now. I'm seeing Jack Posbiak, he's running through he's covering the jury selection and shit like that. I think they're holding it in Minnesota. You know, I don't know what I think they're trying to recharge it, Derek Chauvin, whatever his name is, with 3rd degree, so they have a better chance of getting him guilty, man. I don't know what to take of this, you know, because will they spin it and try to, you know, if they find him not guilty, man, like, you know, Minnesota's going to be, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be 2016, you know, with that summer, 2020 summer all over again. You know what I mean? And do they want to do that on Biden's watch? You know, I'm not too sure. You know, I don't know what they think they would gain out of that because, you know, then he got to come out and like, oh, man, calm down, buddies. You know, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what's going to go down with this. You know, I kind of think it'd be a no-brainer. But I don't know what happened with. I have to look at the facts. I don't know what happened. I'm not too sure. You know what happened. What exactly did that? But I know for sure. You know that was malpractice by that police officer. You know, like the guy was restrained. Like, you don't just keep kneeing on his neck for a god awful reason. Like how many minutes? Like what was the minute? They had the time down. Like matter of fact, they was protesting the exact minutes that it was on his neck.
Yeah, like 13 minutes or some shit like that. Yeah. I forget what the number was, but
I can't remember it. Like, but yeah, he shouldn't do that. That was beyond police protocol. So we'll see. I don't know what do you think's gonna happen, man?
I'm gonna read Larry Johnson's tweet. You know, Larry always got the hot takes. He said the fact that they keep calling it the George Floyd trial lets you know they've already managed the narrative in order for BLM to burn this country up. Every time that toxicology report rears its head, they bury it. And that's the ace up their sleeves. He continues and says, my people keep wanting to play their game by their rules and have a violent allergic reaction to their vindication. I'm gonna just sit back and watch. Because this could be a pivotal moment, right? Because like you said, do they want to do this under Biden's watch? And if they do it under Biden's watch, how do they spin it?
Right.
Does Biden come out and just condemn it, right? And then support the protesters and then send in Antifa, right? Burn shit down like they're doing right now. You know, like what is the play here? That's I haven't given this too much thought because I try to stay away from stuff like this in my mind. But yeah, if he walks, you think he should walk?
I don't know what they charge him with. I'm not too sure. Because if his toxicology reports had what the alleged has been in it, you know, that probably played a role in his demise.
They said 3rd-degree murder with a max sentence of 25 years. I don't think they gonna convict dude of murder, bro. I do think that Crump gonna get paid. The autopsy says no life-threatening injuries identified. He did come up positive for the stupid 19.
You're joking.
It says viral test in Minnesota Department of Health, postmortem nasal swab collected 5/26/2020 positive for stupid 19, RNA by PCR.
He's not guilty right there. He died of the stupid 19. That made the Minnesota going to burn down. What's one? Mukhtar? You better get out of town, Mukhtar. Mukhtar, you better haul ass.
Yeah, we gonna have that nigga covering that shit. We gonna have him come broadcast live. They say he got fentanyl in his blood, methamphetamine, urine drug screen confirmation, morphine, negative for ethanol, methanol, isopropanol, and acetone, urine drug screen presumptive positive for cannabinoids, amphetamines, fentanyl. This nigga was high as a kite. No facial, oral, no injuries of anterior muscles of neck. Damn, this nigga might walk. This nigga gonna walk, dog.
Because if you do walk, it would give a shot in the arm to Black Lives Matter again. You know, you can ignore them scamming out $20 million. I don't know how many $1 million. Michael Brown's pop still holding the bag, holding no bag. Mm-hmm. We got the year of the bag holders in stocks, and they ain't giving Michael Brown no bag. And I don't know. But then, you know, they could spin it. They start tearing the cities up. You know, they could spin it into this is how they take control and put people back in them jails. You know what I'm saying? We need law and order and shit. Because, you know, Joe itching to lock these shines up, man. Don't let him fool you. Joe and Kamala, they itching to lock these niggas up, man, as soon as they can. They itching to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But they got to do it under right circumstances. You know how Democrats are.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're selecting a jury now. This is going to be wild. It's going to be a wild ride. You know what we haven't heard about? The motherfucker that killed Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, never heard about
what happened in that trial?
I don't know. I thought they was trying to say that guy was insane. Like because he was seeing a mental health person. I don't know what happened with that.
I still say he was an agent.
Yeah.
They got a autonomous zone set up where George Floyd was murdered, allegedly. Did you hear about the autonomous zone?
No, they got one?
Dog, let me tell you. Yo, old boy tried to pull up, a journalist tried to pull up and cover the spot two Antifa black block looking people, woman and male, show up and walk over and say, yo, get the hell out of here. Black woman said her nephew walked into the autonomous zone, was murdered. Black woman says her black nephew was in the autonomous zone, was murdered in the autonomous zone. Police weren't allowed in the autonomous zone, and she doesn't know who murdered her nephew. This is what a black woman said.
Wow.
Yeah. So apparently, if you go in that autonomous zone, it could get real graphic.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what's up with these states, these Portlands, this Minnesota. They be having these autonomous zones, man. All I know, them cops out there must be pussy, man, because they would not do that. They try autonomous zone in Pennsylvania, man. These white boys that hand out ass whoopings like you wouldn't believe, boy.
You want to try that shit in New Jersey?
Hell no, man. Listen, you ever see them New Jersey state troopers, boy?
Bruh. They pull up like Nazis out this motherfucker.
Don't they got like a 6 foot height minimum joint in Jersey State Troopers, I think?
I believe it. All of them look like they ready to kick some ass. Yo, I that actually could be true. Like, I know a state trooper. He's definitely like over 6 foot. Yeah, them dudes is badass. New Jersey State Troopers are badass. You get pulled over by a New Jersey State Trooper, you better sit still. Man, yeah, you better sit still, because they'll clap your ass and you won't hear nothing about it on the news. There won't be no protest, no nothing. New Jersey cops is different.
I tell you, I used to be, when I got out of the Air Force, I was in the National Guard for a minute, right? And man, you know, most of the guards people were cops, you know, in the unit I was in. They were civilian cops and shit like that. And one was a New Jersey State Trooper. And I remember, I'll never forget this story. I guess there was a chase in Jersey, right? The state police was chasing this guy. State police lose control of the vehicle. He died. The state boy died.
Mm.
They catch the dude.
Mm.
I'll never forget it. State boy said, we made sure. They said, like they said the guy, well, he said, well, he died in crash, but then he was like, he did one of these, like, we made sure of it. I was like, oh my God. I was sitting there like,
yo, New Jersey's the deep South, dog.
I'll never forget that shit. I was like, damn, I ain't fucking gonna fuck around in Jersey, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, they do everything except hang a nigga out this motherfucker. Yeah, I got my ass kicked by the cops out here before. Shit, the black cops would kick your ass and call you a nigga. My homie got his ass kicked by a black cop.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. You drive through Jersey, you just take it easy. Just do the speed limit. Don't break no laws, because it's real easy to break laws in New Jersey. You know, they got all these rules about no left turns and no right turns on red, and you just watch the signs, because they will come get you.
Isaiah Lee, they really got normies excited for the Russian roulette joint for $1,400.
Yo, one time my grandma came up from Jamaica, and I was like maybe 18. I had just got my license. And so I drove my grandma to the store. We picked up probably some groceries or something like that, something real quick. And then I said, Grandma, a cop following us. She said, yeah? I said, yeah. I said, watch this. So I drove, and I made a different turn than I normally would have. And then, you know, there was I was driving down this street, and then there's a parallel street, right? So every time you pass a block, you could look down, you could see the cop. So I would drive, and I would stop, and I'd look, and I'd say, "What? Check the right, Grandma." And I would stop, and the cop would stop. Then I'd go, and I'd pull up, and I'd stop at the next block and stop. She said, "Rotted." They was definitely following me. Right. And then I got to the next street, and I did a little maneuver and turned around and then went home and lost them. But yeah, man, like Cops in Jersey don't fuck around.
Ken Hotep, if you walk through the redacted, pull a hat trick to draw the attention. I don't know. Shouts to Ken Hotep.
Well, good segment this week with him. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with Spookball?
What about it?
All-Star game.
Oh, man, them Shines was out there, because they had, I don't know if you've seen it, they had less like hospital, hotels and shit like that because of the drawing. They had people renting U-Haul vans and they sleeping down in the U-Haul vans. You know what I mean? I seen somebody tweet that NBA All-Star Weekend is the Negro Woodstock.
That's accurate. It's accurate. Gilly the Kid posted a video. He said the Shines was in there shooting dice in the hotel lobby.
This is why the CEO of Papa John's can't stop saying the N-word. He relapsed again. He saw the clips of the Shines down in Atlanta during a pandemic. He's like, see, I can't stop saying it. He's like, what do you want me to do?
They said not. They told the Sean not to come down here. The Sean said we coming anyway.
Yo, I seen another thing. These Shines, they come down with some of them drive down in they fancy whips with the rims and shit like that.
Yeah.
Them Atlanta niggas wore their asses out. I seen 4 cars on blocks. One time, one left the jack. They was like, man, fuck, you keep the jack. We just take the rim. I fucking fell out laughing. That nigga stole their wheels, man. I was like, oh my fucking God, man.
Oh my God. He lucky the car was still there.
They didn't want the car, they just want the rims, man. You had that shit. I don't want that shit, man. What the fuck I'm gonna do with this car? Give me the rims, boy.
I ain't no cat still rims. Damn.
Yeah, man, like
niggas been stealing rims since the white man invented them.
I know, man. I know in this town, this was a couple years ago, I'll never forget. This guy had it was one of them short ass little mini fucking Honda cars, right? The little small joints, right?
Civic, probably.
Yeah, it was I think it was the hatchback.
Oh, the Civic hatchback. Yeah, that was notorious.
I turned and that joint was on bricks. I'm like, what happened to your joint, white dude? He's like, I was like, they steal your shit? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, yo, what the fuck, man?
See? That's why I don't want shit until I move so far away, niggas can't even get to me. I'm not buying shit. I'm gonna stay dusty as hell. That's wild. But they was partying out there. People was traveling out there, huh? He said they stealing in U-Haul trucks?
They were sleeping in U-Haul trucks. U-Haul vans, sleeping in the vans.
But what? Just to be at them parties and shit? Just to be at there?
This is the Negro Woodstock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mama Drox, thank you for our $5 donation. Melinda Sis, 12 people shot in Atlanta last weekend.
Wow.
King Pill, $9.99. Thank you. Happy Hotep Thursday. Got the young king sitting here and get educated by his Hotep uncles. Good stuff. This is Matt Erickson. What up, Matt?
What up, Matt? King Pilled. I like the new name, King Pilled. I saw that earlier. I like that. Hotep Dutch said Kang Pilled. Indeed.
That's cool as shit. I think that might be it. Was there anything else?
I think, let me check real quick. Let me just do it. Because sometimes we be missing shit. No, we got everything. Patreon.com/Hoteps has been told you tomorrow night. If you get in there now, you can make it to our Zoom party. We're having a Zoom party tomorrow night with all our Patreon subscribers. Patreon.com/Hoteps has been told you 8 p.m. Eastern time on Zoom. So we'll update the Patreon with that link so everybody can come participate and shoot the shit with us. Probably do that for a couple of hours. Grifties.com. Make sure y'all go check out the Grifties. That's all I got though.
Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks everybody coming through. Thanks for listening. Thanks for donating. I greatly appreciate it. Uncle Hotep Factor Sunday night, and we'll be doing our Zoom party tomorrow for the Patreon members.
I'm gonna try to get Tommy Sotomayor for some exclusive content too.
Okay, that'll be a good idea.
Yeah, I think that'll be dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace out. Our Zoom party tomorrow for the Patreon members.
I'm gonna try to get Tommy Sotomayor for some exclusive content too.
Okay, that'll be a good idea.
Yeah, I think that'll be dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace out.